How to grow on Spotify. The answer is make great music. As like obvious as that can sound, but it really is the truth. Making the absolute best audio, writing the best song, making the greatest music that you could possibly make is how to grow on Spotify. And there are lots of methods in today's environment that are kind of like quick fix growth tools. Facebook ads, collabs with other great artists who have big followings, influencer shout outs, pitching to playlist curators, following music marketers on YouTube. All these are methods for short term growth. But if you really, really want to grow on Spotify, you have to become a great musician. There is no getting around it. Let's think about the last 12 years. Almost everything that we have done has started with visual. Now podcasts are coming up, so some of this is starting to change. But like the 2010s was so visual. We were all looking at our phones. We were all looking at our computer screens, like doing work. Everything was visual. It was YouTube. It was Facebook. It was Instagram. The peak of visual stimulation. So what I'm saying is visual things have been at the forefront for the last 12 years. Spotify is an audio streaming platform. It's about audio. So even though it's got pictures of albums and it's a visual screen that we go through and pick things, the true intent of Spotify is audio, which means our true intent should be making great audio because like that's what the platform was intended for. And this goes back to like FM radio, 8 AM FM radio days. You know, when you would actually discover an artist by hearing their song first, not watching their YouTube video or seeing their Instagram flex pictures or seeing their viral TikTok video. All these things are new inventions. But really, Spotify has kind of like a classic vintage throwback purpose, and that is to listen to audio while you're living your life. No different than how the radio was playing in the background of people's lives in the 1950s and 1960s, and then they would discover these great artists. You wouldn't see a picture of Elvis or the Beatles until you went to the record store and like bought the album, or eventually you would see them on TV, and that was kind of like the change of when things started going visual. Don't get me wrong, there's always been a visual element to the music industry, music business, or as being a performer in general. You do need to be seen, but Spotify is still just an audio streaming platform. If you want to grow on Spotify, the best way to do it is to make better audio. Now, how do you make better audio? It's not a quick fix. Becoming a great artist, becoming a great musician takes time. And that's the one thing that people don't like to hear in this quick fix kind of immediate gratification social media environment. That, like, where we're used to just liking things immediately. Sometimes you don't like a great artist. It takes time to grow. It takes time to learn to play your instrument. It takes time to become a better singer. Most importantly, it takes time to figure out what your artistic voice is as an artist. Like, what do you have to say that nobody else has to say? What can you do that nobody else can do? That needs to be heard in your music, and it takes time to do that. Now, in developing as an artist, there are a lot of things you need to do in this time. Record a lot, write a lot of songs, perform live for a lot of people, network with a lot of other artists, work with a lot of great studio musicians, producers, engineers. You need to work with all these people to develop your sound and artistic voice and elevate the sound of your recordings and elevate your artistic voice as an artist. Like, elevate what you need to be telling the world. And then when that song comes out on Spotify, people are going to listen to it and go, I have to be with this guy. Like, nobody's saying this. I feel this way. I'm with this guy. He is saying exactly the way that I feel in my normal life. And if I don't hang out with this guy, I'm going to be incomplete. I need to be on his mission. If I'm not on his mission, then like I'll be lost in the world. That's the kind of elevation we're talking about here. Not just like buying a better microphone. I mean, do that too. But like elevating as an artist is by far the best thing you can do to grow on Spotify. So yes, all the other things too. Facebook ads, playlist curation, collabs, Instagram influencer shoutouts. What's the last one? Following music marketers here on YouTube. All those things are really important, but you have to make great music to grow on Spotify. And that includes whatever platform is going to be replacing Spotify here within the next 5 to 10 years. Because there's always a new platform that comes along. The way to be at the top of it is to be the top musician in your genre. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. See you later. Bye.